If you have nothing to hide, you don't need to be afraid. It's even very ridiculous.
My portfolio is deliberate. Now, everybody knows, at least those who have an analytical mind.
My principal will send me, this is my enemy. Go down and bring it down in his house. It's very ridiculous. I mean, at this stage in life, because the politics I will play, Mr. John is my enemy. And then I will put down his house.
Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Plan B TV News. I know a lot of you must have come across this particular videos of Wike when he was addressing the press. A lot of you know that he have resumed office as the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. But this particular video, I decided to jump on it because it's causing a lot of misreactions on social media because his press conference says social media abuse. Now, let's state the fact. Wike, who just recently resumed office, is already causing chaos with his speech, just like his principal, the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just as the same way he make his presidential speech by saying, "I remove fuel subsidy." Wike, copying from his principal, the first speech he could ever make on the day he resumed office is to threaten Nigeria, anyone that have any legal structures in Abuja, that he will demolish their building. Now, to a lot of you guys might say, okay, demolishing the building is right. To others, they are saying that shouldn't be the first thing you should be looking out to as a minister of Abuja. But I don't want to talk too much so that you guys will not get bored. So let's watch the video. We'll be right back to do some messages here.
The new minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike, who was sworn in on Monday by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to assume his role as minister, set social media abuzz after stating during a press conference that any house built in contravention of the city's master plan will be demolished. Wike made the comments soon after he was inaugurated.
We'll take one or two questions only, because I'm getting hungry. Let me not be talking now. I faint. They say the limits has fainted. and that will come out in the front page of this day, and I rise to carry the first page. You know, those people are fighting me up and down, I know. So that's why I'm fully prepared as I came. I will not faint. Yes, two questions.
Governor Wike, we're not fighting you. But let me tell you, it's not just Arise. This day journalist also asked the question. I'll take a tweet from Ayekoto, who wrote, "This day journalist, which flag are you going to hang in your office, APC or PDP?" Wike said to this day, you have followed me here again. This is the only question your people sent you here to ask? Okay, give me any flag, APC, PDP, or even LP. I'll hang it as long as FCT is moving forward. Let me take another tweet. This is from Daniel Wala, who wrote, "To whom it may concern, hello, sir. In case you need refresher course, the basic needs of the residents of the FCT are affordable healthcare facilities, access to good education facilities, clean sports and recreational centers, affordable transport service system, efficient and walkable street light in the city center and the suburbs, and finally, security." You came with a bullish and vendetta spirit, venting fire and brimstone about demolition and revocation of titles. Abuja is not Port Harcourt. If you create chaos in the city, you will jeopardize your principal's interest, and he will be forced to sacrifice your job. Or you will learn humility on the job. Kayode, over to you. I mean, that video actually got me because he was threatening to demolish these structures, and people were applauding. Kayode.
You know, that was the first thing. I said, why are people clapping? Nigerians, we have a penchant for pretension and for egging on people who are doing nonsensical things. Yes, when you have a situation where you have a former governor who's now been made minister of FCT, and all he's interested in, you put it really perfectly well, Rufai. What is the situation in terms of data collection in Abuja? Daniel Bwala, PDP
member,
stated it as well. List of health facilities in Abuja. If you go, I go to Abuja regularly. If you see some of the hospitals in Abuja, there are no facilities there. You have to pay for water. If you want drips, you pay. Everything you pay. You can't get anything. And here is Wike coming in, first day in office. He has not done any assessment analysis of what the problems are, what the people of Abuja need. None at all. All he's interested in is, I will destroy your property. Whether you're ambassador, you're minister, you're governor, I don't care. So definitely, some of the former governors from his state and other places, they should watch out because he's going to target them. That's the impression he's given. Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, call your man to order. Tell him that what you've put him there to do is to make Abuja a quintessential and a very special place that people want to travel to. Transport system, what is it? They're still using keke napep in Abuja. There shouldn't be any. There should be rail line. There should be all kinds of things.
It's more important to go to the airport. They've not used it in a while.
He should focus on the things that matter to the people. That should be his priority.
Well,
if you have nothing to hide, you don't need to be afraid. It's even very ridiculous that my principal will send me, this is my enemy, go down and bring it down his house. It's very ridiculous. I mean, at this stage in life, because the politics I will play, Mr. John is my enemy. And then I went and put down his house. Some of us who are past that stage in life. Am I afraid of anybody? Have you ever seen that I'm afraid of anybody? Is there anybody I want to fight? I will not tell you I want to fight. Why will I just say that, oh, because CP is not with me, I will and bring down CP's house. You hear this, oh, I'm going to PDP if they don't have CCF. But if they don't have CCF, they don't have it now. I mean, what kind of politics is that? If you don't have it, you don't have it. So if we are doing something, for example, trying to find out those who don't have or who have who have not complied, for example, and then maybe PDP is one of them. Therefore,
I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, why should there be an illegal structures or illegal building or legal plan building in Abuja in the first place? Now, we are not saying that it should be demolished or whatsoever to remove any legal structures in Abuja or occupying illegal green land in Abuja. According to what the Arise TV News presenters analyze, that should be the first thing you should be looking at to. There are a lot of things that are facing Nigeria right now. Just like Nigeria governments are quicking to demolish, but they are not quicking to build. When you are looking for hospital, it takes them more than 8 years to build just 3-bedroom hospital. But it can take them just 1 day to ridicule any building. Even if it is a hotel, they can bring it down just within a day. It's easy for them to demolish. Now, when it comes to removing legal structure, for me, sometimes I felt like it is not necessary. Instead of you to do, why not compensate the owner of the building and say, okay, now this building shouldn't be here, but because, not that it shouldn't be there, because it is built on a government property. Now, take this money, you leave this land, you leave this house, then let government think of what they're going to put in that particular house that is already built. Or maybe because even if they demolish the building, they're not going to rebuild now. So they can just make good use of the building that is already there, either for orphanage or whatsoever things they might have in mind. Not that they want to rebuild anything there now. They can just give it to the orphanage or give it to whatsoever. Then maybe in time, come 10 years, 15 years, they can bring down the building and rebuild whatever they want to build. Or they can just bring down any building and rebuild what they want to build if that's the actual plan. But it is not what they are planning. If you look at any building that the government are always demolishing, is of those that are not in support of their political career. So I don't know what you guys really think, but I want to hear from you in the comment section. Anyway, it didn't end there. So let's talk about the new solid mineral development. Dele Aleke, what he also said the very day he resumed office. So I want you guys to watch this particular videos of Arise TV with us. We will be right back.
More on the ministerial screening. The Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Alake, defended his ministerial appointment on Monday, stating that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu gave him the position because he is the president's most trusted ally in light of the ministry's strategic position to Nigeria's economic renewal.
My portfolio has been the major shocker in this entire cabinet, assignment of portfolios and all of that. However, I can tell you authoritatively, it's deliberate. My portfolio is deliberate. Now, everybody knows, at least those who have analytical minds and who are following global trends in economic development, hydrocarbons are going down. Oil, petroleum is going down globally in the economic sector. Now people are moving away from those areas. Now you have electric cars, you have alternative fuel, you have gas, you have everything, which means our over-reliance on oil is going to be detrimental to the growth of the Nigerian economy moving forward. So what is the next bet? It is solid minerals. That's the next oil of Nigeria. Now, with this critical sector in mind, who will the president put there? The person he trusts most, the person who has a passion in his own estimation, who has a sense of responsibility, the knowledge, the vision, the courage to drive that sector and harness those critical resources for the benefit of Nigeria. And that's why I'm here.
All right, now we know why Dele Alake is in that position. I mean, it did cause a lot of controversy. I know you're saying, wow, but
Now, going to Mr. Dele Alake with regards to his response to why he was appointed as Minister for Solid Minerals. We've talked about the fact that this is perhaps one of the many critical portfolios given by this particular administration. And I dare say that it's also a ministry that would have benefited immensely from a technocrat who understands the working of that industry. But I also must mention, as I said earlier when the first announcement came, that it's an opportunity perhaps for him to pivot. If you look at his antecedents, his history, since coming to politics, he's been saddled oftentimes with the ministry or the responsibility of information, strategy, in some instances, communication. In fact, initial appointment under this administration was SA on media and publicity, and now he's gone on to solid minerals. Surprise, surprise of this particular announcement. I'm hoping, Mr. Dele Alake, that with how jubilant you sound and look in the video when following your inauguration, it would make you become more in terms of your responsibility. Take on this responsibility. You have advisors. You might not have experience in this area, so you have people whom you can listen to. Away with the detractors, away with the naysayers, and face the job ahead of you. It's a huge task, and I hope that you can deliver. I wish you all the best.
Rufai, over to you.
I mean, my mouth opened and was like, that Mr. Dele Alake could actually say, because he's the one closest to the president, and he's the most trusted. And he's been a communication expert all these years to know that there are some things you don't say in public. So is it based on the president trusting you, now that he gives you a very important ministry like Solid Minerals, or your competence, that a lot of people are questioned? And all you see that your claim to fame on this is because the president trusts you are the most trusted? If you are the most trusted, why didn't they give you Ministry of Finance? If you are trying to justify Solid Mineral. Because your finance has a lot of problems and bottleneck. Now, Nigeria's finance is there. They will have given you Ministry of Finance. These are some of the things that ministers should not say. And coming from him is even more shocking because this is a man that has done information management all his life. Furthermore, they have set timelines for him. Lithium mining is one of them. Probably if we can bring on the cards, possibility of Elon Musk coming here. Also, there are other solid minerals. Our money that has been frittered away in gold, that has been taken away, and some other things we have in Nigeria. At least let's even set a target for him. Let him give us 20 to 40 to 50 billion.
All right.
If you listen to what Dele Aleke said, it is not because is qualified for that job. It's just because, okay, let's compensate you with this position because of the way you campaigned for us. That is the biggest issues we have in Nigeria. The most office all these elites occupied in Nigeria, it is not their profession. It's just a way of saying thank you for what you did for me during the campaign. Okay, you occupy this office because of this. You occupy this because of that. That is what I'm thinking. I don't know what you guys thought about these whole issues of this Tinubu new minister. So I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What do you guys think about Nessie Wike saying that it's going to demolish any house built in conservations areas in the capital territory? I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. Anyway, God bless you guys. I love you. God love you more. If it's your first time coming across our video, please, I beg of you, subscribe. And for all our returning subscriber, God bless you. God continue to bless you. Have a lovely week ahead. See you on our next video. Peace out.
Don't forget to subscribe to get notified. And as you they share your support, now say God bless you too.
Sense on the bit.
Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV. Oh, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV.